Hi, I'm Melissa here with What Mommy Wants, and today I'm going to be reviewing the KidzMed No Touch Thermometer. This is what it looks like, and it comes with this cute little purple bag to keep it safe. It's a little drawstring on the front, or on the top, sorry. And let me just tell you a little bit about it. This is made by ASR Family. I'm not sure what their title is, but it's made by ASR. And it's called the KidzMed No Touch Thermometer. It has, let me show you the buttons. It has, you can change the mode, which I'll get into later. You can change it from Celsius to Fahrenheit. And then it keeps a memory of 32, I believe it was 32 temperatures. And then this is the button that you use to use it. So I'm going to tell you that the mode, there are 3 modes on this. You can check a body temperature, a room temperature, or a surface temperature. And also the other neat thing is if your temperature is in the normal range, or the temperature you're reading is in the normal range, it'll light up green on the screen. If it's a little bit elevated but not dangerous, it'll be orange. And if it's considered a fever, it's going to be red. And that would be with body temperatures. It does change colors with the other things, but if you're worried about a fever, it'll turn red. So you're going to press the scan button, and it automatically comes up with body. You press the mode, it changes to room, and then it changes to surface. So I'm going to change it back to body, and I'm going to take my temperature really quick. 2 to 3 inches away from your forehead, which I can't really tell if I'm doing because I can't see what I'm doing. And my temperature is 97.7, which is quite normal for me. Now, the other 2 modes that I'm going to tell you about, I'm going to tell you about the room temperature. Let's go ahead and do that. So body, room, just going to hit the button, 81.1, which is pretty correct. I'm in front of a window, but I do have the thermostat set at 80 degrees, and it was it was 82 when I turned it on. So I have the air conditioner blowing on me. It's, I know some of you are thinking 80 degrees, that's ridiculous, but it's 100 degrees outside, so it feels awfully nice in here at 80. And then I'm going to show you the surface temperature. Now, the surface temperature can be used for anything, but this is going to be my awesome example. This is baby food that I purposely overheated in the microwave. It was in there for 1 minute. When I brought it in here, it was 142 degrees. It's probably cooled down quite a bit since then, but let's check it out. So we've got, oops, I hit memory. Don't want to do that. Surface temp. I'm going to point it at the food. It turned red. 119 degrees. That might be a little too hot to feed your baby, but that's just one of the things that this can be used for, aside from taking your body temperature or taking your kid's temperature when they're sick. You can check to make sure that their food isn't too hot, so you're not going to burn your baby's mouth. You can also use it to check their bath water temperature. There's so many things that you can do with this besides taking the temperature of your kid when they're sick. So I highly recommend this. I really, really like this. I got it and immediately started playing with it. They do recommend that if you're going to go from like inside to outside, where you're going to be in a different ambient temperature or room temperature, that you leave the thermometer in that room for about, I think it said 15 minutes, to make sure that this adjusts to the room temperature. If you take it out of a cold room into a hot room or vice versa, and take your kid's temperature, it's going to be off, because it's got to know, in order for it to function, it has to know what the outside temperature is before it reads the temperature through here. But that's where it reads the temperature. I think I forgot to show that to you. But it's going to read infrared temperatures. Now, another note is that you need to wipe any hair or sweat off of your kid's forehead before you take their body temperature. It will throw the temperature off. Sweat, the body is designed to sweat to cool down the body, so when there's sweat on your skin, it'll read lower on this, because it's going to read the temperature of the sweat and not your actual body temperature. So the thing about this with not having to wake your kid up while they're sleeping, if their fever is breaking and they're sweating, you are going to have to touch them to wipe the sweat off in order to get a correct reading. but I really didn't see a problem with that. Right after I got this, Amber got sick. She was actually in the hospital for 4 days with pneumonia, but her temperatures went up to 104 a couple of times on ibuprofen. So this came in really handy. But I really love this thermometer. I run around the house just playing with it. When we first got it, I was taking the surface temperature of the fountain drinks that we brought home from the gas station. It's not only is it a lot of fun, but it's very useful. But a great tool that you can use, not just for when your kids are sick. So they are giving one away. They sent me the winner's item. I have it. It's in the package still. So we're going to do this the same way I do all of my giveaways. There's going to be a Rafflecopter form on my blog, whatmommywants.blogspot.com. I'll have links below the video if you're on YouTube. If you are on YouTube, make sure you hit the subscribe button above there, because there is an extra entry for being a YouTube subscriber. So if you're on YouTube, make sure you do that. I'll have all the links below the video. If you're watching this from my blog, you might already be a follower. But make sure, if you're on the blog, to go ahead and hop over to YouTube really quick and subscribe to my YouTube channel. That way you can get updates on when I upload more videos and reviews and giveaways. So there's that opportunity. And then there's going to be the normal, I'm going to ask that you visit ASR Family on Facebook. They are the manufacturers, the maker of this awesome thermometer. And I believe they also have a Twitter. I'll put all of that on the Rafflecopter form, and each will be worth, I'm going to have a couple of them that are worth a few more entries, just to give you guys an extra boost in the entries. But, so that's going to be how we'll do it, and it will end in 2 weeks. Today is the 18th of October, so it'll end in 2 weeks. Today's Tuesday, so we're looking at like the first week of November. I'll have that information underneath in a caption when I'm editing the video. So that's my review, and that's all about the giveaway. If you have any questions, or if you even want me to test this out on some other stuff, if you find some things that you might be interested in knowing what their temperature is, or some other experiments we can use with this, I would love to hear about it. Please leave a comment below if you're on YouTube. Leave a comment on this blog page if you're on the blog. And any questions that you have, you can also email me. My email's also all over the blog. So please, thanks for watching, and good luck with the giveaway.